I'm Quan.
What's up? You got rain here?
This whole time, this game was set up by a group of elites just to seek some kind of sick pleasure from it because they were bored. And they particularly targeted the people who were of the impoverished background, millions and billions of dollars in debt. So they used them as a means to actually get that form of entertainment and manipulated them. So even when they decided, like, all right, we're gonna quit, they knew damn well they had that seed planted in their mind to be like, well, my life is already fucked up, so why not play? So either way, they got what they wanted regardless.
My first impressions are I thought it was a pretty good show. I've watched countless animes where they've had like some type of tournament style thing going on where players are pitted up against each other and different games or fighting, whatever. From the very first episode that I was gonna like it.
One thing I definitely wanted to point out, they did something in the show that I like to call selective morality. Because when the doctor actually exchanged his skills, when they actually started organ harvesting some of the players in exchange for telling them what game would be next, when the front man caught the soldiers who were doing it and killed him and the doctor, he tried to lecture them like, oh, you ruined the integrity of this game. The whole point of this game is to give people a fair chance. So, in a sense, it's like he almost cared about the fairness, but who could really believe him when in reality you're still using people like human racehorses for other people's pleasure?
Our villain here wasn't like your average villain. Everybody was here on their free will, especially people that survived the first game. They knew what they were getting into. They decided to stay. They decided to come back. That's their choice. When he made the speech, it made sense because it's like, yeah, it gave me hope. Like, yeah, maybe there is an actual winner. Maybe there won't be like a catch to this scene. It's not some like, there is no winner at the end of the day. Everybody loses, and some BS happens at the end. But it showed me that, like, this guy, he really wants it to be fair, and whoever wins to be able to win it fair and square. And everybody's here at their own will, basically.
When Giyun ended up meeting Ilnam after he won, Ilnam had said something that actually caught my attention. He was like, what rich people and poor people have in common is life isn't really fun for either of them. So when Giyun was poor, he literally couldn't do anything. Only difference is between when before that and after that is money. So it led to me asking that question in my mind of, was it worth it? Because he literally did all that to help his daughter, help his mother, but by the time he got out, he was traumatized. His mother was dead. His daughter was probably somewhere in America. So he was just left with nothing. Even though he had the opportunity to change his life, it wasn't really worth it anymore.
Is it worth it, like, to join this game? Or was it worth it the price he paid, like, to win? If you're asking me, no, it's not worth it. No amount of money is worth your life. Of course, it's not 100% chance that you'll lose, you'll die. I mean, there is a winner, somebody wins, but is it worth it just for a chance? Nah, you can never be prepared for it. It's not worth it. I think it was like a really powerful message. Money isn't everything. He finally got the thing that he wanted the most. And at the end of the day, he lost so many things that he couldn't really enjoy it. Because no one to enjoy it with. The one thing that he thought he really wanted, he just got crushed at the end, and it, didn't really do anything for him.
At the end, after everything was said and done, he caught that same guy trying to recruit people to play the game again. And he actually was on the phone with the frontman who was orchestrating the game. And they were trying to tell him, like, yo, just take your money and go. But from the looks of things, he wasn't going to do that. So my theory is, in season 2, he's gonna try to find some way to get back in the game and create an uprising by warning everybody that that this is just a game to them, and they're gonna try to revolt against them to end these games once and for all. Rand, what you think?
I think season 2 will just be pretty much him focusing on taking the game down in any way he can. Um, it'll be hard to convince people if he goes into the game trying to convince people to be like, yo, like they don't really care about you, because like these contestants, they want money. They don't really care. Like they be like, okay, they can bet on me and watch me, whatever. I want this money. I have nothing to live for. These people have nothing else to live for, honestly. So they could give a fuck. But hopefully, I'm pretty sure he'll find a way to take it down, and that's probably what season 2 will be about, if I had to guess.
What y'all think? Comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, stay strong and don't take what we say out of context. Peace and love.